Yeah, and we're live back with another episode of the First Division podcast, bringing you the best conversation out for you today. And hey, cheers, man! I poured myself a Jack Daniel's honey, man.
Same here,
Jorge,
dude.
back.
Same
Good
here.
to see you back on the show.
You know, thank you.
What? When was the last time we did this, man?
I don't know. That's bad. I remember, so we have to do it more often.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's always good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So, what have you been up to?
Oh, just chilling, checking this COVID thing situation, survival.
Yeah, man,
So,
it's a
you
weird
know,
time living in this COVID situation.
so you don't know now what's gonna catch you. It's getting worse and worse. Was hoping it is gonna get better, but now the you know
Yeah, every day it's I've been reading the news that there's always at least I don't know, there's at least the number just keeps growing every day.
Mhm.
It's weird.
So and hard to make something out of it useful. So I mean,
Well, I think kind of the what I've learned from this COVID is that it's a good time. It's a good time to have conversations. It's a good time to talk.
yeah,
It's good to have conversations and talk and learn everybody's kind of point of view about different things, man.
yeah, because otherwise you're just getting stuck and everybody has opinion now. Nobody has any opinion. Everybody's sick of it now. They just want to get this thing over it. But I don't know. I mean, we vaccinating and this thing don't going away, so it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I heard that they don't excuse me, that they don't have enough vaccinations for people
Mhm.
anywhere. They can't
Yeah,
keep up. The vaccinations can't keep up with
yeah,
the
exactly.
amount of people are getting sick.
Well, figure you have like four factories in the world which producing all this for 7 billion people, so it's probably not enough.
Probably not.
You know.
I think it's way too many people to get people vaccinated. And number two, there's a lot of people. I mean, not everybody's going to get vaccinated either.
Right, exactly.
That
So,
people live in too far remote of places and things like that.
and there's people who doesn't want to be vaccinated. So,
That's a good point. I mean, it's their people's choice whether they want to get vaccinated or not.
it's nothing like, we have some diseases and we've been working with this for an element of 5, 10, or 15 years, and now everybody wants this done in
Yeah, I mean, to get
situation.
something to get something vaccinated, to get something approved for people for the public usually takes a few years before like things get,
Yeah, exactly.
approved, and now they want to fast track it for this
So no matter
for
what you
this.
do, I mean, if it's gonna be out there for so quick, who knows what we forget or didn't forget or what we still don't know about it. So if we
Yeah,
don't know, we still don't know what we having. I mean, this thing's mutating, jumping from here and there, and we still don't know what we doing, what that thing does. I mean, that's just the way you look at the way they explain things. We don't know anything about it, and we already vaccinated about something. We vaccinated about what?
yeah, I was
you know.
thinking about that the other day. That's a good point. I was thinking about it. If you get vaccinated for one mutation of this COVID-19, what about those other new mutations that are coming out? I mean, does that
Yeah, they don't know.
vaccination work for that, or
Possibly.
uh,
That's what they're hoping, I think.
like, so are they kind of are the big companies kind of releasing a blanket universal
Yeah,
vaccination for
exactly.
people? Yeah.
You get vaccinated for the COVID yesterday, but
Yeah.
today it's a COVID 20.
Well, even more updated. It's already COVID-21, man.
Not sure what
Yeah,
we getting
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's
because we don't have a medicine. They need
yeah.
medicine. There are millions of people in hospital. They don't know what to do with them. So we don't have a medicine. That's why people dying. I mean, this
And
vaccination is fine in one way, but what's about these people in the middle who are in the process of dying and catching it right now? That's not
well, didn't
cool.
they come out with a statement? The pharmaceutical company said that if you've already infected, then the vaccination wouldn't do anything for you, right? I mean, you don't want to get vaccinated while you're going through the symptoms of it.
Yeah, that I don't know. Yeah.
I isn't that like usually they don't vaccinate you while you're infected with something, or do they vaccinate you? I'm not sure.
They probably do.
To
They give
try to
anything they
counteract it, right?
yeah, they probably give you whatever they can. I mean, if it's a medicine, then it's a medicine, and at some point, if it's supposed to prevent it later, then maybe it'll help you right now too. Not really sure.
I wondered if you're like hooked up to a ventilator, if you're like one of those patients who are really bad with it, and
Mhm.
you have to go to the hospital and you're hooked up on one of those breathing ventilator machines. If they gave you an injection, would that counteract the symptoms you have enough to get you off of that
I don't know if
the
they do that.
ventilator?
That's a good. I don't really know if they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how that worked because that seems like if you're on a ventilator, it's pretty bad. You might have to, they might have to worry about different symptoms, like if you go into cardiac
Sure.
arrest, or
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
they're probably monitoring you differently than,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but it's a strange time. I mean, do you see? I mean, do you see any light and at the end of the tunnel from this situation, and what do you see is the are the necessary steps to kind of get us out of this kind of situation? What do you see, or
It's
how do you
kind of
see it?
like no. I see it like we need a medicine. I mean, we need to get people something like and you have that other, you have pills for headaches, you have pills for stomach ache, you have pills for whatever, you have Jack. So you need
Yeah, yeah.
something to
So
take.
yeah, it looks like you're it looks like it's cutting out, but never mind.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I think that people need to get I think rather than a vaccine, they probably have to start working on trying to release some kind of antibiotics for people, something over
Right,
the counter,
something.
possibly.
Right, exactly. So you can get some kind of thing, some kind of medicine, so it'll
So it looks like
prevent
we're
or
having a little
help.
bit of technical difficulties. uh it's a little bit
Yeah,
it's mute
in and out.
on your side. I don't hear anything, but
Hmm.
never mind. Uh if you
I think it's all
if
right
somehow we
here.
can get that sorted out, it's a little bit. I maybe you have
No,
it
I think
mute on your side.
no, I think my probably getting in and out of internet. That's the problem. This thing, getting out of internet,
Just
in
a
and out.
second. Maybe that'll work better.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
No, it's worse.
Worst. Oh.
Somehow it got muted,
Uh huh.
or the connection dropped out or something.
Can see it's talking, but I don't have a mute. It's not mute. Only camera. Everything else is okay.
Okay, 1 second. I don't hear you at all, man. So
Oh,
we
gee.
got we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna get the audio sorted out
Okay.
because the guest audio isn't working. Something got disconnected somehow, and we'll come back in a little bit.